I've received many questions from people thinking about moving to Arizona. I moved here almost 25 years ago from Texas, and there were some differences that were quite apparent. So this is a combination of what stood out to me when I moved to Arizona and answers to questions that I've received. Hi, I'm Gordon Baker with the RE/MAX Alliance Group. So let's get into the 7 things you should know before moving to Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix has good accessibility to other cities and states. Phoenix is a good home base. This stood out to me because when I lived in Texas, it took 12 hours of driving just to get out of Texas. Phoenix has good accessibility to some great places to visit. It's a good launching pad, so to speak, to visit places like Disneyland, 6 hours away. San Diego, 7 hours away. Las Vegas, a 4.5 hour trip. Sedona, just 2 hours. Puerto Penasco, also known as Rocky Point, 4 hours away. The Grand Canyon is a 4.5 hour trip, and to get out of the heat and go camping, many Phoenicians go to Payson and the Rim Country, which is a short 1.5 to 2 hour drive. Next, addresses aren't helpful. Now, this is a personal observation. If you're looking for some guidance from addresses, forget it. Each city's address is based on its own postal grid. That's why people use the main arterial streets to describe where they live. Residents will talk in terms such as Power and Guadalupe, Tatum and Shea, or Dobson and Germain. Since the cities and towns are pretty seamless, something that may be helpful is that many city street signs are distinct with different logos or colors. The best thing to do is just enter the address into Google Maps or Waze and follow the directions. Next, get ready for some summer heat. There's really no way to avoid it, but the summers here get hot. At some point, you have to decide what it is that you're willing to tolerate. Cold winters with snow or hot summers in Phoenix. For me personally, the hardest month is September. For June, July, and August, I tell myself, okay, it's summer and it's a desert. Just endure, suck it up, and get through it. For some reason, I hope September will be different, but it's not. You really have to wait until October when the average high and low temperatures fall by around 11 degrees from September to October. After that, it's pretty great, which is why Phoenix is a good second home market. You'll also notice that the number of outdoor events and festivals are inversely proportional to the temperature. This means that as the temperature drops, the number of outdoor activities and events rises. Just a sampling of events include the Phoenix Open, Rock and Roll Marathon, Renaissance Festival, Ostrich Festival, Country Thunder Music Festival, Tempe Town Lake Boat Parade, and the Queen Creek Peach Festival, to name just a few. And there's a much longer list. Now, the next thing is, nobody's from Arizona. Well, not quite, but almost. This will become evident when you start to meet people. You'll find out that Phoenix is a melting pot. A University of Toronto School of Cities 2017 survey shows that only 23% of adults living in Arizona were actually born in Arizona. That means it's very probable that you'll meet someone that moved from the same state you did. Who knows? Maybe even the same city. Now, this is understandable. Arizona always is towards the top of the list when it comes to positive net migration coming into the state. A University of Arizona study covering 5 years showed that the states with the highest number of people moving into Arizona were from California, Washington, Texas, Illinois, and Colorado. If you look it up by region, it breaks down by the following. The West, 49%, the Midwest, 24%, the South, 20%, and the Northeast, 7%. Do me a favor. If you've enjoyed this so far, please let me know by liking it and subscribe if you want to receive future content. Next are educational institutions. This is an area that will require some research. I say this because a search will reveal that generally Arizona public schools do not rank well nationally. Low teacher to student ratios are one component. Now, as you search for and evaluate well-performing public school districts, because they do exist, also keep in mind that 18% of the K-12 schools are charter schools, privately run and publicly funded, and this provides another option. They don't have the sports programs that public schools provide. However, many Arizona charter schools rank very well academically. Again, this requires some good research. When it comes to colleges and universities, there is a wide range of options. Post-high school learning includes medical institutes, trade schools, and the Maricopa County Community Colleges, which has 10 campuses throughout the valley and serves over 200,000 students. students. Universities will include Arizona State University, ASU, Grand Canyon University, and Midwestern University. Next are sports teams. Phoenix is fortunate to be one of a handful of cities in the U.S. that has all 4 major professional sports teams. The Phoenix Suns that came so close this year to a championship, the Arizona Cardinals, the Diamondbacks, and the Phoenix Coyotes. In addition, you'll also enjoy the Rattlers, an indoor football team, the Phoenix Rising soccer team, and the Phoenix Mercury WNBA team. And NASCAR events in the Valley also have a real loyal following. I have to mention the Cactus League that has a great draw in March, and it stretches out over 10 locations. Now, outdoor activities. This is where Phoenix and Arizona in general really stand out. Before venturing too far from your doorstep, the chances are good that you'll find a community park, some of which have splash pads, urban fishing lakes, playgrounds, grassy areas, tennis and basketball courts, and there are also multi-use paths that are great for walking, jogging, or biking that keep you off the busy streets. Check out the link above for more information on those. Keep driving and you'll find over 185 public, private, resort, municipal, and executive golf courses. And don't forget to check out my favorite, Top Golf, a driving range on steroids. If boating holds any interest, there are many reservoirs that offer some good options, including Lake Pleasant, Saguaro Lake, Canyon Lake, Bartlett Lake, Apache Lake. And don't forget to schedule tubing down the Salt River. It's easy to find hiking trails very close to Phoenix. Peralta Trail near Gold Canyon is one of my favorites. To get away to cooler temperatures, it's a 90-minute drive to Payson. The higher elevations on the Mogollon Rim are a great way to escape the summer heat in the pine trees or just enjoy winter camping. A favorite for my boys was Woods Canyon Lake. In fact, in a recent survey, Arizona has 7 cities in the top 100 largest cities that support an active lifestyle. Now, these 7 areas are just a sample of things that people should know before moving to Phoenix or the surrounding cities. Please comment below on the things that you think someone should be aware of before moving to Phoenix. I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. Thank you.